What if the moon starts creeping closer to Earth? You wake up, same as always. Alarm blares, you hit snooze, stumble to the kitchen for coffee, scroll through your phone, work emails, memes, the usual. But something's off. A random post catches your eye. Astronomers say the moon's closer than it should be. You shrug, sounds like clickbait. The day rolls on. Meetings, errands, life. That night, you glance up. The moon looks bigger, brighter? Nah, must be your imagination. You crash into bed, clueless that the world's about to change. Meanwhile, the moon's 1,000 miles closer this year. Tides are getting weird, beaches in California are flooding, you see it on the news, freak waves hit coasts, scientists are scrambling. Is this real? A few weeks later, you're scrolling through your feed again. The moon thing hasn't gone away. Posts are blowing up. Is the moon actually getting closer? You laugh it off, sounds like sci-fi nonsense. But then you see a video from Miami, waves crashing over boardwalks, cars floating like toys. The news anchor's voice is shaky. Unprecedented tides are hitting coasts worldwide. You check X, people in London are posting about flooded tube stations. In Japan, fishing villages are underwater. You step outside that night, and damn, the moon does look bigger, almost looming. Your buddy texts you, yo, you seen the sky? You're starting to wonder if this is more than just hype. Maybe we feel like nothing bad has happened yet, so it's hard to take it seriously. Fast forward a year. The moon's still creeping closer, another 1,000 miles down. You're at work when the ground shakes. A small earthquake, nothing major, but it's the third one this month. Your phone buzzes with alerts. Quakes reported across the Pacific Rim. At night, you can't sleep. The moon's so bright it's like a spotlight through your window. Social media is a mess. Some say it's aliens. Others blame secret government experiments. You're just trying to live your life, but prices for food are spiking. Crops are failing in weird weather patterns, snow in Texas, heat waves in Siberia. You overhear coworkers talking about moving inland, away from coasts. You check the sky again. The moon feels oppressive now. Scientists warn it's getting closer to the Roche limit where it could break apart. You think, break apart? What the hell does that mean for us? 3 years in, the moon is 20,000 miles closer. You walk into the grocery store. Shelves are nearly empty. People are pushing and shouting over the last cans of soup. A loaf of bread costs almost your entire paycheck, and you can't help but feel panic rise in your chest. For a moment, you consider taking something without paying anything just to survive. Your stomach growls, reminding you that hunger doesn't wait for morality. You've moved inland, renting a tiny apartment with whatever savings you had left. Nights are the worst. The moon hangs impossibly large in the sky, a glowing giant pressing down as if testing your sanity. Its presence is constant, a reminder that the world is not the same anymore. Your phone pings again, another alert. Volcanic eruptions spike in Iceland. The whispers are everywhere. The Roche limit, the point when the moon might shatter. You hear it in the news, in online forums, even in the quiet murmur of neighbors talking in the hallway. And suddenly, the decision feels inevitable. You go to the backyard of your small rental, imagining walls reinforced with concrete, air vents, stockpiles of food. You begin sketching a bunker in your mind, every detail painstakingly planned. It's no longer a thought experiment, it's survival, and your life depends on making the right call. It's year 5, and the moon's so close, barely 30,000 miles away. You are crouched in a community bunker, a dim, concrete tomb you scrape together with neighbors. The air's thick, smelling of sweat and fear. Your phone's barely alive, but you're glued to a live stream. The anchor's voice cracks. The moon's hit the Roche limit. That's the point where gravity tears it apart. You hear a low rumble, like the earth itself is groaning. The bunker shakes, dust trickles from the ceiling, a bulb flickers. Outside, the news says the moon's cracking, chunks the size of cities splitting off. If they hit, it's over. If the whole thing slams into Earth, it's worse. Your hands tremble, clutching a faded photo of your family. The radio spits static, then a scientist's voice, impact in hours or less. You hear the cries of your neighbors. Is it breaking up or falling whole? Either way, the world's done. Oceans could vaporize. The crust could melt. You get down on your knees and start praying. The shaking builds, a deafening roar swallowing your thoughts. You shut your eyes, the bunker quaking like it's about to cave, and all you can do is wait for the end.